you want to be a meteorologist, lawyer, aeronautics expert, mathematician, leader, and operator of an aircraft all at once? Well, maybe you should be a pilot. Welcome to Clear for Takeoff, the private pilot journey, where we talk about what it really takes to earn your wings, the knowledge, experience, challenges, and the moments that make it all worth it. My name is Dylan, and I'm taking you inside the world of becoming a private pilot. Whether you're just thinking about flying or already deep into ground school, this podcast is for you. Becoming a pilot isn't just about learning how to handle the controls. It's about mastering weather theory, understanding complex airspace, and learning the FAA regulation, training your brain to make decisions calmly when everything's moving at 100 knots. You'll learn that one moment you're studying cloud formations like a meteorologist, and the next you're calculating weight and balance like an engineer. You'll brief passengers like a leader, handling navigation like a cartographer, and yes, you'll memorize more acronyms than you ever thought possible. But here's the thing, every time you rotate off a runway and climb into the sky, all of that effort pays off. The first time you solo, the first cross-country flight, the first time you talk to ATC and realize, hey, I sound like a real pilot. Those are moments you never forget. In this podcast, we'll cover it all, from the first discovery flight to passing your check ride, and even what comes next. I'll share my own experiences, interview other pilots, and help you understand what it means to not just learn to fly, but to think like a pilot. So grab your headset and strap in. Let's go full throttle into the world of general aviation. This is Clear for Takeoff, the private pilot journey. Welcome back to Clear for Takeoff, the private pilot journey. I'm your host, Dylan. I'm here today with my co-pilot, Matt, to talk about one of the biggest moments for any student pilot. Those first few flights behind the controls, and the journey from nervous to natural. Welcome aboard, Matt.
Hey Dylan, thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here.
So before we get into it, go ahead, introduce yourself. How long have you been flying and how many hours do you have?
Sure, my name's Matt. I've been flying for about 3 years now, a little over 3 years. And I've got around 130 hours so far, and it's been an amazing ride. Every flight feels like I'm learning something new.
Yeah, it's wild how every hour adds something different. So today, we're talking about that first time you actually fly the plane. Not just sitting in it, but controlling it. What was that moment like for you?
Honestly, it was equal parts of excitement and terror. I remember gripping the yoke way too tight, and my instructor kept saying, "Matt, relax your hands, relax your hands." But I just couldn't believe I was actually the one keeping the plane level.
I can totally relate. I remember my first time on the controls. It was just trying to keep the horizon from dancing. It's funny. You think it's going to feel like driving, but it's completely different.
Exactly. There's the weird disconnect at first. You're not really feeling the ground anymore, and every little movement makes the airplane react. Once you realize you can't muscle it around, it just gets way easier.
Right. It's more finesse than focus. When did you start to feel comfortable, like you could actually handle the plane confidently?
Geez, Dylan, I'd say around my 4th or 5th lesson. That's when muscle memory started to build. I stopped overthinking every input and started to just fly. Once I got my sight picture dialed in, the fear kind of disappeared.
That's such a good point. It's like once your brain catches up to your hands, everything just clicks. I remember one day my instructor said, "You're flying smoother than I am right now." And that's when I realized, okay, I might actually be getting this.
Yeah, Dylan, those little compliments from the instructors hit different. It's that moment you realize all the chaos in your head is finally turning into coordination.
Exactly. It's crazy how fast that learning curve is. One day you're trying to keep it straight on the taxiway, and a few flights later, you're entering the pattern like it's second nature.
For sure. It's proof that consistency really matters. Every flight builds on the last, even the ones where you feel like you didn't do great.
I couldn't agree more. Flying's a humbling process, but that's what makes it so rewarding. Well, Matt, thanks for coming on and sharing your story. For anyone listening who's about to start training, remember, every pilot started out nervous, unsure, and over-controlling the yoke. The confidence comes with time, and the sky always rewards persistence. This has been Cleared for Takeoff, the private pilot journey. We'll catch you in the next episode, and until then, keep your wings level and your attitude positive.